Hi all of you, welcome back to Rama Reddy Maths Academy. Now, today's our first class is Discrete Mathematics. And before going to tell the topic, first of all, so many students are asking, why do we study the Discrete Mathematics? I'll tell in detail first of all. Actually, it is the functional of CSC, means this is the fundamental where we are applying this. All the fundamentals means it is used in our programming language, like if you want to write the while loop and the conditional statement, and it is used in our artificial intelligence to make the decisions. And another one is the it is used in your cyber security and cryptography also. Those are your coming forward subjects also. And especially it is used in our database and computer networks. And another subject is digital electronics and our algorithms also. Even the Google search and YouTube recommendations and chat GPT depends on the logic only, and decision making, they're taking the decision making. These all are your applications, right? That's what we are learning about the discrete mathematics. It is very easy. I'll tell one by one. Don't worry about the discrete mathematics. It is actually very simple. We will learn it by step. My goal is not just to complete the syllabus. Okay, I want to understand every concept clearly. If you understand the basic, the remaining topics will become very easy. Okay, today we are starting with mathematical logic, and before learning the formulas, let's understand why we study all these topics. We already discussed what is the use, and once you know the purpose, the learning become very easy, much easy. Okay, and first of all, in this mathematical logic, our chapter name is, our first unit is mathematical logic. Mathematical logic. Okay, in this unit, first in this class, I'll tell only the propositions and connectives. Okay, then later classes we will discuss in briefly about the connectives. First of all, we will discuss the proposition. This is not the English statement. Of course, this is English statement. The proposition means, the proposition is a statement. Which statement? This is a declarative statement, or you can call it as this is a sentence, and that has a definite truth value. It is either true or false. Do you understand? Either true or false, but not both. For that, I'll give 2 or 3 examples. Just let me conclude whether it is true or false. Okay, 2 plus 3. What is our result? It is 5, right? Then it is true. See, 10 is an odd number. Is it the odd number? The 10 is not an odd number. Means it declares this is a false statement. And Hyderabad is the capital of India. Is it Hyderabad is our capital of India? Yes. No, this is not capital of India. Wrong statement. And Bengaluru is in Karnataka. Yes, that is in Telangana or Karnataka. This is in Karnataka only. Means this statement declares the true. Means these all are the statement, whether it may be true or it may be false. Means these type of statements are called it as the propositions. Okay, once you understand the proposition, then connectives is very easy to solve. Then after that, let me know these two are propositions or connectives or any order. Tell me, how are you? How are you means this is the question. This declares the question. And what about the second one? Close the door. Close the door means this is order or command, right? This statement declares the command. Means, can you conclude that these two are declarative sentences? I said no. Why? Because this is the question and this is the command. There is no proper declaration, right? These are the declarative sentences. These declarative sentences called it as the propositions. Is it clear? I think you understand very well. Okay, then after that I'll give introduction about the connectives. Just note down. In this class, I'll tell about the connectives. What are the types of connectives? Just I'll give the brief introduction about the connectives. Next class, we will discuss then total in detail one by one connectives with truth tables. Actually, in logical connectives, we have 5 types. One is, you already know that first one is the negation. Negation. Okay, it indicates like this. And the next one is the conjunction. Okay, the symbol is like this. And next one is the disjunction. Symbol is like this. And the fourth one is the conditional. This is like this. And the fifth one is the biconditional. Okay. The first one is the negation and the next one is the conjunction. What are the logical connectives? We have 5 basically: negation, conjunction, disjunction, conditional, biconditional. I'll take one statement or one example, then how we are going to apply the negation statement and conditional, biconditional, and these are conjunction. And before that, I'll tell the logic how we are going to apply the conjunction, disjunction. I'll tell the shortcuts in our next classes. Okay, I hope you understand. Thanks for watching.